Hello all, and welcome to The Novelist. Now, this is in the same whatever, as that Papers, Please video I did, where I'm just going to show you guys a game, real quick, just to let you know what's going on. Don't remember how much this was on Steam. Well, when I bought it, I think it was like maybe 20 bucks, I don't remember. But yeah, this is an interesting game. What you do, well, I'll show you what you do. So let's just do a new game. All current story progress will be erased. Well, first off, is the easy mode thing here? Nope. Okay, whatever. I'll just do a new one. Whatever. So there's two different options. You can use stealth, where you have to stay out of sight, or you can do story. For this, I'm just going to do story. I'm not going to do a tutorial because I know what I'm doing. So the point of this game is you are something. Let's put it that way. You're like a phantom or some sort of ghostly presence in this house. And there's these families that's coming in, they have their problems, they're trying to, work them out and all that. Now, you are in the keen position to look at what everybody's going through, what's going on in everybody's lives, and pick which option you think would be the best suited. Now when this loads up, it'll start, this is separated into chapters. First chapter called Writer's Block. Pretty much the issue here is the husband is having issues writing his story. He's a novelist, and he's going about trying to figure it out. Now what you do here is you can possess light pictures and go around like woo, woo, and then you can get out, you can walk around, blah blah blah. Now as since this is story mode, I can just walk in here, but otherwise they can get suspicious, and if they get too suspicious, then stuff will you won't be able to do anything there with them. Now that's what our first clue sees. It says Tommy 103 clues found. That's Tommy. I can read his thoughts. He's going to win this time. So the point of this game is you're going around seeing what's the issue between everybody's, or what's the main issue each person is facing, and how they think they should fix it, right? So what you got to do is you got to walk around. You got to find things like this note here.
Oh, good to hear from you. Listen, things are taking a little longer than expected. I feel good about this one, but I haven't quite brought some of the threads together. It's just an execution hiccup, not a lack of ideas. This is the most complicated book I've ever tried to write, and let's just say I have a newfound respect for guys like Dickens and Joyce who can juggle 10 threads at once without getting lost. I'm figuring some of this stuff out the hard way, I guess you could say. Anyway, the outline I sent you is still good, those are still the beats, those are still the themes I plan to explore. I'll keep you posted. Dan.
And so that's one of Dan's clues. Dan is the father, and he is having some issues. This is another person. I'm going to assume, yeah, that's Linda, the mother. So let's go ahead and figure out exactly what's going on. So another thing you can do is to get more clues, you can explore the memories of whoever you are. And what you got to do is you got to get behind them, and you got to hit space, and you'll explore their memories. Now you'll hear the sound if you listen. That sound. It gets louder as you get closer to where you need to be. So go over here.
Are there any other kids?
We'll have to find out.
And so that's one of the memories. He's wondering about other kids. He's worried about having fun and all that. And see, he drew a picture of him being sad and all that. So those are all of his.
Maybe like.
And so maybe we can play later. Now if you hit tab, it tells you what you need to do. Now here's Linda.
Nicely done.
Then read his thoughts.
Really?
So the
Cool.
thing is, it says me and Daddy can play Racing Roger, and so that's in blue. Now when you figure out a thing to fix, you can go pick that. So he said you can play Racing Roger, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know where that is. I didn't pick his. Oh, see, this is Racing Roger. So if I select that, you can do, I can pick to do his option for his issue here. And that's the problem he's facing. He wants to spend more time with his father, who's been working really hard on his book, and he's wanting to go about doing that.
It has to.
Do you think coming here will help?
He wants to do that in order to assist with, there he is. In order to,
Tommy rode into town.
I don't want to read that again. Pretty much he's just talking about how Tommy went into town, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter. I can exit this. No, exit. There we go. Anyways, so his father's been focusing on the book, and that's making him sad that it's happening that way. And so there's some ideas for Dan's book that he had written, and he's lost. It fell behind there. And so he's looking for his notebook. So if I click that, I can choose his ending for the issue at hand. Now, the wife, if I can get out, was wanting to spend more time with with her husband, if I remember correctly. So let's, oh, there she is. Nope, don't, get out of there.
I think we've done a good job of putting on happy faces for Tom.
So the gist of that memory there is they're thinking about divorce, and
I
so
promise.
they're hoping that this
Hey, hun. What you
area or
Working.
going on vacation here or whatever would assist with that and possibly help them.
doing? It's such a crazy fact.
Yeah,
to
blah,
feel.
blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever. So her main issue is that she wants to spend quality personal time with Dan up there. And so she's like, oh, let's have a bottle of wine and we can hang out like we used to. So we can do that. And then his option. So what you can do, so I can select the wine. This is actually, you know what? I'm going to do something different. Last time I select the wine and the notebook, but this time I'm going to select Racing Roger. So I select that, and you get into this like spectral plane or whatever, and you're going through. And if it ever loads, there we go. You're gonna tell Dan what you think you should do, or what he should do, I should say, in order to make everything work and fix the issues. Now there is these in the spectral plane, which is just giving a little background of the house and like you personally. And so this one's just talking about like some realtor. It's just like, I don't know why people don't like this house. It has a great view. So I'm going to select the wine as the other compromise. And so I selected Racing Roger to do Tommy's solution to the problem. And then I'll select the wine to do the compromise with Linda. And so, wrong room. Whoop. And so now, there's another one. Standing in the kitchen drinking coffee and reminding the video, I simply don't understand who wouldn't want to see this every morning. Later, I was expecting upstairs, walking away to make sure the railing was sturdy when I saw something odd downstairs. It's probably just trickling. Oh, so yeah, they're seeing you. You're just kind of a trolly freaking ghost or whatever, and people are like, what the hell? So what you do, so you're trying to fix the problems of the family here, and what you do in each chapter, you go around, you figure out what each person's issue is, what their issue is, and what their solution to that issue is. And then you go over to Dan here and you go, hey bro, you should do it this way. And so he's like, oh yeah, I should do it this way. And he's like, oh, sudden inspiration, let's go do this. So he goes, Dan couldn't stop thinking about how important it was to start the summer off on a good foot with Tommy, who was ecstatic when Dan knocked off early and set up a game of Racing Roger on the coffee table. They laughed and played for 2 hours, and Dan made sure to let Tommy win most of the time. It was a happy start to Tommy's summer. So Tommy's happy. Yay, playing Racing Roger. So you do the wine with Linda. The next night, Linda decided to have the bottle of wine herself after giving up hope that Dan would take a night off for them to catch up. She was a glass and a half into the bottle when he surprised her by coming down to help her finish it, and though they didn't get a whole night together, it was better than another evening apart. So that's the compromise. She started off by herself, but he came down and surprised her. Now, because I didn't pick Dan's solution, since he was having writer's block and he was having issues, he couldn't find the notebook or whatever, he couldn't get past his writer's block. He laid awake for 3 nights trying to think of a way to get out of the jam. He had to stay on schedule, so he forced himself to write a scene just to keep moving. He hated each word, but he had no choice. So the book kind of fell short in this aspect. Now, so there is, some good, bad, stuff like that. There's no set correct way to do it. It's however you feel. I'm just going to hit that so we can pause. It's however you feel like, either you would do it or how you think is the best way to do it. From what I've seen so far, somebody's not going to be happy. And even in that, Linda wasn't as happy as she could be. And Dan wasn't happy at all because he couldn't, write his book. Now, there's certain ways to do it. And God, Lobo, stop turning on and turning on Rust. It's getting annoying. Sorry. So you can do it either way. You can do it whatever way you think, and that's how the story progresses. You're this ghostral, spectral, phantom thing that's trying to help out as you see fit. And so it is an interesting game. It's interesting. I enjoy it thoroughly. I would recommend, if you're looking for this kind of a game where it's story based, there is that stealthy aspect if you choose to do the stealth version of the game versus the story mode, which I am in currently. And so I'm gonna actually see if I can switch this to the stealth real quick. Oh my god. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I want to show you what happens if you get caught. Options. I don't think I can actually change it. Oh, yeah, difficulty. So stealth. So I just switched to stealth. And so now I can flicker the lights. And I'm assuming that will make people look towards it.
Come on, really?
So if I just jump down in front of him and go back up, it said, oh, I didn't say he was suspicious. What the hell? I'm just gonna fuck with him now.
I'll get it later.
Hey, buddy, what are you looking
I
at?
met Rick once.
Okay, fine. I want to get found out. That's what I want to happen. So maybe if I just go in here, you're like, ooga booga booga. Nope, nope.
Huh? Whoa, what?
So I got found out there. Oh, that's the stealth aspect. What you gotta do there is you gotta...
Holy Dan, Tommy!
That was uncalled for. Holy shit! Okay, so that's the game. That's the Novelist in a nutshell. Going around trying to help these people with their problems. You can do it stealth, you can do story. The stealth mode a little harder, but seems to be decent enough. I was trying to get caught there at the end, and Dan didn't give two shits about me. So yeah, like I said, I like the game. I enjoy it. I enjoy the story behind it, and it is fun to play. I guess it just starts you over because you got found out. It is fun to play, but I will say, if you're not looking for this kind of a game, you won't enjoy it. If you're looking for a stealth game, this isn't the stealth game. If you're looking for, whatever, this is really good at what it's meant to do. It's really good at putting you in the phantom shoes, and you're listening to everybody's problems, trying to figure out the best way. It's like a life simulator, if anything. I enjoy it. It's good, but like I said, it is sort of a niche game, niche, whatever. It's a certain type of game. If you're not looking for that kind of a game, you're not going to enjoy it. So I'm enjoying my time with it, and I'm definitely going to play through to the end. So if you guys want, you can definitely pick it up. It is interesting, and that's all I have to say about it. That's the Novelist in a nutshell. I have 2 other videos that I actually need to edit and upload, so this should be a 3-part sort of thing. I'm not sure if I'm going to put this first or last, but whatever, we'll figure that out. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week or whatever. Thanks for watching.